that is the tip of Lord Hereford's knob. You heard me. And this is how I attempted to walk 11 hours from home to get there, facing aggressive cows, cute ponies, and hardest of all, touching grass. I started out up Hargest Ridge, a beautiful plateau home to a group of monkey puzzle trees and an old racecourse. But little did I know, I was a little too optimistic, because this turned out to be one of my most challenging walks yet. So I'm now walking down from Hargest Ridge into the small town of Gallade-Street, and I'll see you there.
I think it's an understatement to say my body wasn't ready for this, physically, because, I mean, I can already feel all my body parts deteriorating. We're barely into the walk. Well, it's been, I think, 2 hours. I just got out of Gallade-Street and going that way. Oh, there's the rain. This is going to be a lot of fun, and it's what the adventure's about, you know. I think you don't get an adventure by being comfortable. You have to push yourself out of your comfort zone and do things that your past self would have never thought you would do. So that's what I'm doing. Going for the longest walk I've ever been on. I think it's okay to be comfortable at home, but it's not okay to always be comfortable at home. You need to be pushing yourself out here. You need to be uncomfortable every now and then again. Otherwise, where'd you get the adrenaline rush from? Where'd you get the excitement? Where do you learn new things? Because if you're in your comfort zone all the time, you're going to be in the same routine, doing the same things, and you're going to be normal. You're going to live a normal life, and I don't know about you, but I don't want to be normal. I want to explore, I want to adventure, I want to be as weird as I can be, because if I'm not weird, then I'm just like everyone else. Alright, let's go. Enough of that nonsense.
Next up, I was on my way to meet an old friend, and I promised I'd see him again. But before you call me crazy, yes, it is a tree.
The last time I saw this tree, I made a promise to myself that I would come back one day, and sure enough, here I am. I'm not sure why I'm so fascinated by this tree. It's just him here all alone. It's a beautiful tree. And just like how last time I promised I'll be back, I'm sure I'll be back again. Walking on the same trail, on the same adventure. I'm thinking I'm now an hour and a half away from Hay-on-Wye. Gonna have a cookie.
Now, I know I may look super cool and mysterious with my little cowboy hat, but by this point, I'd been walking for over 7 hours, and when I had an encounter with some not-so-friendly cows, I think it's safe to say I was shivering in my timbers.
Just got charged by a blinking cow. The hell? I already didn't like them that much. Sorry, there's a fly on me. Because, you know, I've never been attacked by one before that point. The cows were blocking the gate, so it's like I was just slowly walking around them. One just starts charging at me. Right, I ran out of there. I was not holding my position. I was not holding my post.
Luckily, this slight inconvenience didn't leave me paralysed, and as I was slowly getting closer to the mountains, those problems disappeared, because I had breathtaking views of Hay-on-Wye and the surrounding countryside behind me.
Just walking along, and I turned around, and it's so beautiful. There's something about Hay-on-Wye which just makes it such a special place, such a cool place. And English countryside towns are already beautiful, they're amazing, but I think Hay-on-Wye is actually peak countryside town. It's got everything. Well guys, we made it. Now all there is to do is to go up there. Right, that one over there is the knob, so we're going up there. Well, I'm pretty dead right now, but not. Like, as soon as that comes into sight, you can't be dead, can you? Because it's just so beautiful. The world's so beautiful, and there's always times on these hikes when I'm like, why am I doing this? Why am I putting myself through all this pain? I could be home, I could be comfortable right now, I could be lying in bed tonight. That's so sad. And I always wonder, why am I here? What brought me all this way? Why have I been walking for so long? Why have I hurt my body in such a way? And then I look behind me right now and I realise that's why. It's because the world's so beautiful and I need to see more of it. I lie in bed all day in the comfort of my home. I'm not experiencing life, this amazing beautiful world for what it is.
Anyways, I think it's about time I walked up the knob. The mountain, the knob, whatever you want to call it, but it was home for tonight.
You only know you truly hit peak when you watch a baby horse pee in its mother's face in front of a beautiful sunset. Let's just say, I've hit peak.
I did a lot of yapping that day, but I guess some days require a lot of yapping.
Right, about time I set up camp.
Right, it's getting darker now. The tent's all set up. I'm just going to sit here, eat my meal deal, enjoy the view, and if nothing else happens, I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, everybody. I have packed up the tent now, and as you can see, I'm all wrapped up because it's pretty cold in the morning. It's supposed to be a really sunny day once the sun actually gets going, but I don't think the sun has actually risen yet. Not much sleep was slept, if you can tell. Because, I don't know, the conditions were pretty nice for me to be able to fall asleep, but it just didn't happen. But at 3 AM, the 3 AM challenge, guys, at 3 AM, the birds came out. It's a bit early, isn't it? It's not really the morning yet, come on. Give me another hour at least. This is the end of the adventure here. It's over. It's over, guys, forever. I'm heading down out of the mountain soon, and I'm going to get picked up from, I don't know, somewhere. So I'm not walking the whole way back because I don't want to be completely blunt with you guys. And that's okay sometimes. Sometimes you've got to know when enough's enough. And I think I've had my fun. I've had my adventure. I think I want to go home. I want to go home and play some Red Dead Redemption 2. Thank you all for watching. I love you very, very much. I'll see you next week. Bye.